I love talking with the people from Barnes because you know what? They're hunters and they're shooters. And Jessica, I know you like to pull the trigger on critters.
Yeah, I do that a little bit.
Okay, so you have some new stuff and it looks like it's pretty much for hunters here.
It is, yeah. VOR-TX ammunition is loaded for hunters.
Right.
It's optimized for whatever you want to shoot.
Okay, so you always had the great bullets. I'm an old hand loader, and I know that when you make a bullet for a hand loader, you don't actually know what they're going to put it in. You make a 30 caliber bullet, it can go in a little light, slow 30 caliber, it can go in a super magnum 30.
Right.
A wide variety in velocities.
That's right.
Okay.
The world of difference between 308 Winchester and 300 Ultra.
And so you have to compromise.
You have to compromise.
Right. But now, what do we have?
So when we started loading VOR-TX in 2010, we were basically taking that hand loading component that we were selling in the box and putting it into the loaded ammunition. Well, now Barnes is optimizing the bullets for the cartridge it's being loaded in.
Okay. I'm looking at some 300 Magnums.
Yep. 300 Winchester Magnum. There's a 190 grain LRX long range.
Long range bullet.
Long range
okay.
X. Yes.
Nice.
Great. I mean, we've had reports. Have customers taking elk. One was taken at over 800 yards, and the bullet performed. So you know, guys do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
and so I think.
So now they have the right tool for that.
We felt a responsibility to build a bullet. It's not okay to take big game with target bullets.
Right. So we got 35 Wayland, one of the great hunting calibers of all time. What's the bullet weight in this one?
The new one is a 200. We had offered a 180, and now we've got the 200 as well.
Okay. And then this one really talks to me, a 308.
Winchester with a 130 grain tip triple shock. It's a laser.
So it's fast, but because it is your bullet, it holds together, it doesn't blow up.
Yep.
So you get the kind of penetration you're looking for.
Yep, and you know, the higher velocity in 308 Winchester, a little more energy, well, a lot more energy.
So deer, antelope, anything that size.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The Wayland, elk, whatever, moose, whatever.
Yeah.
And this one, it doesn't matter. Just shoot it. It's going to fall down, you know. It's good. So what do you call this? New bullets in the VOR-TX line? New loads?
New stuff in VOR-TX ammunition from Barnes.
There you go. All right, Greg, we're down here in your lab. This is the most unbelievable. What do you got, 300 yards here?
300 yards indoor range.
Holy cow. I think I want to put one of these in my house.
It'd be nice to have.
Wouldn't that be great? All right, so we have 308. What are we looking at here?
So what we have is Barnes VOR-TX ammo, 308 Winchester, new and old. We have a new and improved 150 grain loadout.
Okay. You would think after a while there wouldn't be any way to improve something. You would have figured it all out. What'd you guys do?
So the biggest improvement with this is the bullet itself. This was our hand-loaded component TTSX in the old version. Where we're loading this in 308 Win, it made sense to optimize it around that cartridge.
Ah, so when you make a component bullet, it has to perform at everything from like a 300 Savage to a 300 Rum.
Exactly. It needs to work across the velocity range. With this bullet, just loaded in this round, it's optimized for the 308 Win and that velocity.
Okay, so what can we expect? We're going to get better expansion?
Better expansion, downrange performance. You're going to have a slightly higher BC with the new ogive, but the biggest improvement is bigger expansion at lower velocities.
We're going to shoot the old load and we're going to shoot the new load.
Right.
See what we get.
200 yard gel, new versus old.
Okay, I'm going to let you saddle up and we'll get this thing shot, okay?
Sounds good.
Good deal. Wow, Greg, man, that is a gorgeous looking bullet in there, and you can really tell the difference. This is the older version, the component version, right?
Right, correct.
Okay, we probably just don't have quite enough velocity in a 308 to get that to open the way we want.
Exactly.
All right, pull this puppy out. Let's see what we got. Just nothing like ballistic gel. Okay, look at that. That is probably a 50% increase or more in front of the diameter.
Much more expansion, you know, obviously huge cavity, still a lot of penetration, a big improvement where it's optimized for that 308 Winchester.
What is this, 18-inch block?
24-inch block.
24-inch block. So we got plenty of penetration, but the wound channel, I mean, that's impressive.
Very impressive, huge expansion.
This is what you can do when you can optimize, make the bullet perfect for the exact load.
Exactly.
Wow, that is really cool.